Alright, so let's go on and let's talk about how to find the range of the third side. And so what this means is I was given two sides of a triangle, and I need to find, well, all the possible values of the third side. Now, this isn't going to give you the exact third side, it's just going to give you the numbers that possibly can work. And so in order to do that, we're going to set up inequality. And the first number in the inequality is where we're going to subtract the two numbers given. And then we're going to have less than x less than, and then whatever the sum is if I add the two sides. So, for example, in example 4, you have 3 and 11. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 3 and 11. And make sure you always do the biggest number minus the smallest number because you want to keep the value positive. So we're going to do 11 minus 3. So we have our 11 minus 3, which is 8. And then we're going to do our 11 plus 3, which is 14. And so, if we had to find the range of our third side, put in the inequality, it is 8 is less than x, which is less than 14. And what that means, x, which is your third side, can be between 8 and 14, but does not include 8 or 14. Alright, so we have here that x is the third side, and remember we can't get an exact number, but we know what number it falls in between. And so when it doesn't have to be integer, it could be like 8.2 to 13.999. Any of those values work. Alright, so let's try our next example. We have the numbers 28 and 31, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to subtract the two numbers, then we're going to add them and come up with our range. So when we subtract 31 and 28, you end up with 3. You add 31 and 28, you end up with 59. So if we had to write our range, we know that our x value is going to be in between 3 and 59. So 3 is less than x, is less than 59. And this is the inequality used for the range of the third side. So this should tell you that any number between 3 and 59 will work. Alright, so pause your video and go ahead and find the range for the third side for number 6. So if we subtract the two values and then add the two values, we end up with 17 and 31. So we know that x has to be in between 17 and 31, where it says 17 is less than x is less than 31. Alright, so now let's determine how to order the angles